What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Captain Greenboy channel or show or whatever the hell you want to call it. But like, subscribe to this channel, you guys. We like to have fun on here, talk about different things, different topics. Laugh, have a good time. Spread love, not hate. So go ahead, like, subscribe to this channel, you guys, and come check me out here at least 6 nights a week at 10 o'clock. I'm on here 6 nights a week at 10 o'clock, giving you the full Captain Greenboy channel. So turn your notifications on. You will be notified that I am on this motherfucker. What's up, Cheeseburger? The real Watt. What's up? Bagger, hi, sweetie. What's up, Cheeseburger? That name is just hilarious. Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. What's up, Sith happens? That does look like shit happens, but yeah, Sith. What's up, Sith happens? I know Darth Vader and fucking Star Wars and all that shit. I know. I was a Star Wars fan. I wasn't a Trekkie. Trekkies are, man, they're just weird people. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Trekkies, but my day was, it was okay. Almost got knocked unconscious today at work. Yeah. I've got a damn cut on my head. Yep, yep. It's bleeding every damn where. I'm surprised I get blood on my shirt. I'm just really shocked because this is a brand new damn shirt. Yeah, I fucking got hit in the head with a piece of lumber. It didn't. It was a shocker. It came out of nowhere. It was like being sucker punched. What the fuck happened? And then I felt it. It felt like instant sweat. So I reached up there and I knew I had busted my head open. But yep, busted my head open today. No, I didn't get stitches. No. Fucking wussies get stitches. No. It'd just be a scar on my head, which is going to suck because I keep my head bald. So that's the second one already. Fuck. Yeah, I'm fine, man. For me to die at work, it has to be like a fucking house falling on me. And, that shit don't happen. Houses don't fall on people. This ain't Wizard of fucking Oz. You know what I'm saying? But like, subscribe to this channel, you guys, the ones that just popped on here. Check me out, man. I was just talking about damn getting assaulted by a damn a 1x4 today. Yeah, not 2x4, a 1x4 assaulted me today. I feel raped. Because, it's been years since I've been hurt, man. But like, subscribe to this channel, you guys. Yeah, it's been years, man. I haven't been injured since I did knock my head one time once before at an older house. The doorway was low on the staircase, and I just come running down the stairs and blam! It was right there on my head, and it broke the skin, but I didn't bleed like I did today. I bled like a stuck pig today, man. But it's all good. Just now I got two fucking scars on my head now. I'd rather take them on my hands because there's a dozen on my hands, but on my head, I'm like, man, I'm not going to no fucking hospital, man. Fuck that shit. I rubbed some dirt in it. It just stopped the bleeding and everything. That's how I was raised. You get cut, you fall down, you cry, you're a little fucking, they called you a little girl. Yeah, growing up in a military family wasn't easy, yeah, not for a boy anyway. Yeah. But we always had a hard time because my grandfather, he was military, and all his brothers and my mom's siblings and shit. Yeah, rub some dirt on it. Yeah, that's what we used to do. We drank water out of the hose. We couldn't go inside, and whenever we got hurt and we wrecked our bikes or skateboards or what the fuck ever, fell out of a tree, we just rubbed some dirt on it and go back to playing. You didn't want to be a crybaby, so you stop crying. Yep, you dry that shit up. You don't want to be no crybaby. So, I come from a different generation. We didn't have computers and shit when I was growing up. It was bicycles, skateboards, street football, fucking climbing trees. We had a good time, I would say, but the one thing I do miss growing up in the summertime, in springtime, summertime, when you would hear kids screaming and playing throughout the neighborhood. You don't hear that anymore. Kids ain't outside playing anymore. It's really crazy. Duck Dynasty, yeah, I guess, man. I didn't watch that show, but I don't have nothing against it. Mark. But no, I felt like I got a damn early headache coming on. It's been like trying to start, but not. But it knocked the shit out of me today. And I was on a ladder too. Yeah, it was really fucked up. Luckily, I was able to back down the ladder after being assaulted by this 1x4. It's like, call the cops. Goddamn, I was just assaulted. Where'd he go? Where? I don't know. But he just knocked me over the head. And I just, shit. Now I got damn, look, I got tissue paper on my head. Look, you can see it. Yeah, look. Busted my head wide open, you guys. Yeah, I sure did. So I got this inside my hat so I don't get my hat bloody. But yep, knocked the shit out of my damn head. Yep. Mitch, I don't play music, bro. Um, YouTube's kept getting on to me about it, so I was like, you know what? Just fuck it. Just all together, just fuck it. Now I had that perfect, now I fucked it up. I don't want to get no damn blood on this hat. But yeah, I don't play music anymore, bro. Sorry about that, Mitch. But you still can come on here and talk some shit and make some fun of some shit, and y'all can laugh at me. It's fine. 'Cause I laughed at myself today. I'm like in the yard holding my head and blood is going everywhere. It was actually embarrassing because I'm professional, but shit does happen. Accidents do happen. You can be professional all you want. Shit can go down. You don't even see it coming. It just happens. So, there's always something going on a construction site. You got to be careful. I mean, I'm professional. I've been doing it for over 30 years, and I got fucking shit. I got whooped by a 1x4 today. I wanted to break it over my knee so bad, but it was attached to something, so I didn't. Ugh. The next big thing, Al Born country metal. Yeah, I mean, I like country music and I like metal and I like all kinds of different kinds of music except for gospel. I don't like gospel. Some of it, a couple songs, old school songs, but old school church songs. That's about it. But I'm stuck on '90s country because I was forced to listen to country in the '90s when I did not like country at all. So I had to listen to it every day for like a few years, and it sucked. And in the beginning it sucked. And I tried to, I had some pushback trying to get metal on the radio, and they just wasn't having it. So I ended up liking the country, and it was back in the '90s when this happened in my life. So I like '90s country and Jason Aldean. I like Jason Aldean. He's pretty good. Who forced you to what? Who forced you, bub? Oh, nobody forced me, bro. What's up, John Sema? Spring Snowman, what's up? You heard I do ballet? No, I ain't never done ballet, bro. No. On a skateboard, maybe, but no. No. What's up, Lyrical? Yeah, busted my head open today. I got tissue paper in my hat. I'm about to take this hat off because my head needs air. I think I might do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, yeah, busted it pretty good today. Yeah, it's sore as fuck. Ah, I still gotta take a shower with that shit busted open like that, but I'm just gonna leave the hat off tonight. You guys can deal with it. I don't care. I gotta get some air. I gotta get it crusty. But yeah, another scar. It's another scar. I got one right here somewhere, right in there somewhere. But yeah, I know grace. I know Jesus Christ blesses and protects all of us. I know that. Yes. Yeah, I'm down with Jesus, you know. Jane, I'm not taking down the flags, sweetie. Not that's not happening. I know, Grace. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But I like my flags, and basically all they are is the Southern flag. It's the Southern flag. That's all it is. I'm not racist. I love everybody, and I have to explain this shit every fucking night. So I'm almost got it down pat on what I'm going to say because it's the God's honest truth, you guys. You can ask some of the people that have been following me since the beginning. So I am not racist. I love, yeah, yeah, lyrical, yeah. I love everybody. Is it kind of close to the same shit I say every night, lyrical? That's what I think. But I am not racist. I love everybody. I'm a funny guy. I'll give you a chance. And we don't have to be friends, but we can. I would like for you to be my friend, no matter what the fuck is in my studio, because they're just flags. Really. So why miss up a good chance on a great friend, an awesome friend, for a fucking flag made out of cloth that doesn't breathe or eat or sleep or have feelings? It's just a symbol. It's not of hate. It's a symbol of the South. It's all the fuck it is. All these other crews decided to take that flag and use it in their hate groups, and that's how it got smeared today. So, thank you, Cheeseburger. He said I'm black. you know. So where's it at? So you're this color? Are you this color? You're not this color, man. There's no way. They would call you all the brown people. Yeah, I guess I'll be the peach people because I'm not white. I'm is that am I that color? Am I that color? I don't think so. I don't I'm not white. Oh, a fucking box of crayons, But we all need to come together, man. That's it. It it's just all this hatred and shit has got to fucking end. And I'm gonna try until the day I fucking die to make some kind of difference. If they want to shoot me and shut my mouth up like they've done a few people in the past, uh, so be it. I don't give a fuck. All I can do is try. So nobody else is fucking trying. So I figured I might as well give it a shot. Maybe it'll make me fucking famous where I'm on goddamn the late night show or fucking, SNL and shit. Who knows? Fuck. Get to meet Adam Sandler or some shit, some crazy shit like that. So no one knows. And I'm not scared to talk to my phone. Oh, this is too hard. Oh, I don't see how I do it. And the people that are cowards and don't want to show their faces, grow some balls. Eh, Who cares what fucking people think? Who gives a fuck? Get on here, do your thing. You might be surprised. But if you can't handle the fucking being famous and millions of people knowing who you are, and you can't go out on the street and people are harassing you and trying to come at you, if you can't handle that, don't start this shit. Do not start it. Just be a subscriber and subscribe and follow people. But if you can't handle the fame, if you can't handle the toughness, the probably death threats, all kinds of shit. So don't do it. But me, I'm not scared of a motherfucking thing. So what I'm like, bring it on. I dare you. I think I will do well. And I'm not a greedy person, so I'm not in it for the money. I'm more in it for the popularity. Fuck the money. Because once the money starts rolling in, guess who I'm giving the money to? Guess. Take a guess. A small one. Very tiny guess. You fuckers, you guys, yeah. That's where the money's going to you guys. Yeah. Especially the ones that buy my t-shirt, wear it faithfully, get people to subscribe to this channel, and make it like a serious fucking all over the world thing. And yeah, yeah. And YouTube is keeping up with all these early birds. So don't worry about me writing your name down or any of that shit. I can get all that. I can get the list of the people that jumped on here from day one and it's been like they check me out every night. Every night. I got people to check me out every night. It's a handful of people, but it's like this. I would say two hands, but all you can do is try. Come on, Cavo. What's up, man? Yes, I remember you, bro. So I thought we did the fucking in common test, man. I'm glad you're back on here. I want you to be my friend, bro. Fuck the flags. You gonna pass on a good friend like me for a fucking flag, bro? Oh, you're saying you're sorry? Okay, that's cool. It's just a flag, man. You can be my friend. I am cool, man. Come on here and hang out. Stop all this bullshit. Them flags are to get people like you into my channel. Once you're in here, I show you what kind of a cool guy I am, and I'm funny, and I like to talk about crazy shit. And you realize that I'm not racist. You're like, okay, let's subscribe to this motherfucker. And you come in here every night and you hang out with me. So you could do that, Cabo. I mean, we could be cool, bro. I am cool, man. I was one of the coolest motherfuckers in my high school. What you talking about? Shit. Cool was never a hard thing for me. What the hell is 67? That's just I don't know, Will. If you look it up on like Google it or on the internet, it's something they're saying it relates to satanic shit. I guess they're trying to get the little kids to say it. So I don't know. It's cool, Cabo, man. We can start fresh from right here, bro. I don't hold no hard feelings, man. You just didn't know. You had to get to know me, and it's not just you, man. It's all my haters. I end up getting them to like me, and it's just I'm a cool dude. That's just all there is to it. But yeah, that's 6-7 shit. I heard something about it being satanic online, and they're getting a lot of our kids to say it. So I had actually came up with a new saying. I mean, at first when I came up with this, I didn't know that it was a satanic thing. So I came up with my own saying to get adults to stop saying 6-7. Uh, I was saying 50-51 because I'm in my 50s, and I even came up with a hand sign, a hand gesture for that saying. It was 50-51, 50-51, 50-51, 50-51. That's what I came up with to curb the 6-7. Try to anyway. I mean, I'm nobody here, but I'm trying. I don't know, man. I don't know, Cheeseburger. I just don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know. My kids are grown, bro, and I don't have no grandchildren, so I'm not in the school system, thank God, as far as, going to pick up grandkids or anything like that. I'm done with school and have been for a while with my children. My youngest is 22, so it's been several years since I've been at the schoolhouse. But when I did go, it wasn't for nothing terrible. It was just, pick my kids up. I wouldn't let my kids ride the bus. I left work. I was such a good dad. I left my job every day to take my kids to work. I went to my job dropping my kids off at work. I did not want them riding the school bus. No. Random gamers. Usually Rooster's on here. He's probably trying to finish up his day or he's hanging out in the shop, but he better not be working because he's already got a fucking ticket for disturbing the peace. In North Carolina here, where Rooster is in North Carolina. Oh, there he is. Look, Rooster's here. Yeah, he got a ticket for disturbing the peace, cutting grass. And you think the cop would have cut him some slack because he's fucking working. He's fucking working. He's not asking for a fucking check or a handout. He's fucking working in the dark. If I was a cop, I'd be like, bro, look, I'm just gonna give you a warning, and you pack your shit up and go home, come back tomorrow, but no more past 10 o'clock shit. Yeah, I would have been cool to Rooster. He's a young man. I would have been like, okay, bro. Yeah, I'm like, he's working. I mean, what the fuck? It's like they want you to go to work, and then when you fucking do, it's not when they say it is. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're inside a factory after 10, that's okay, but you can't disturb the peace. You got home at 3 today? That's cool, bro. I got off at 3 and busted my fucking head open. I busted my head open today. So, shit does happen at work. Fuck. Yeah, got my ass kicked by a 1x4. Yeah. You pass out twice, that's because you ain't drinking enough water, bro. You gotta drink water, man. You gotta stay hydrated out there. Today was hot. It was hot. I was outside today too. Shit. All day. I still got my work shirt on. You wear OSHA colors, Rooster? You wear orange and green when you work? You wear this type of clothing, OSHA approved clothing? I've got fucking too many of them. I mean, look right there. Yeah, you got fluorescent orange shirts, Rooster. You should wear these shirts when you go out and do yard work and your landscaping, so people know that you're working. We always wear them because we're always in the neighborhood, and we don't need a fucking homeowner calling the cops because a couple of older white gentlemen are fixing someone's house, or pull up at their house and start unpacking shit. Random gamers, you got to keep. Yeah, well, don't do anything. No one says you have to party. If you don't want to party, don't. If you want to be fit, be fit. They say you are what you eat. Yes, Mr. Miles, I remember you. Yes, I remember you, Mr. Miles. Yes, y'all are like children. I try to remember some of y'all. Some of y'all I know, I know. Like you, Mr. Miles, yes. I do remember you. Stop asking me that. Just come on here and say hi. Yeah, I'm like a school teacher, man. Once you come in my classroom so many times, I'm going to remember who the fuck you are. I mean, there are a lot of people that are going to be bombarding this page in 6 months to a year, maybe. I don't know fucking when it's going to happen, but it will happen. And, I won't be able to really talk to you guys like this, like I am now, because there's only a few people in the room at a time. No, Cheeseburger, I don't remember you, man. And I thought you was a white guy. A white guy? uh, you know what color I want to be? I'll show you the color I want to fucking be. I'll show you. If we got to pick colors and we were calling each other by our names, look, this is the color I would be. One of them blues. I would be a blue guy. Yeah. They were like, look at that blue motherfucker. Yeah, that would be me. That's why there ain't no blue people around, man. We done ran them all off. I don't know what happened to the Smurfs. They just disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. Fuck. But yeah, I mean, what are we gonna do, man? That fucking colors and bullshit. It's just crazy. It's just fucking. It's insane. I'm tired of it. It takes a lot of energy. It does. And I mean, I know some of y'all sometimes get mad as fuck. I know everybody has a bad temper. Everybody. So you want to scream out names, especially when you're mad, pissed off. You don't think, you just say it. So kind of try to not say some of the bad words. Be nice to a stranger. You know what I'm saying? When you're standing in line, pay that person in front of you a compliment. Say, you know, I like your purse or I like your shoes. Well, fuck, I like your hair, girl. Shit, that's awesome. Just fucking make some shit up. People like that shit. And they're like, oh, this motherfucker's cool. They'll remember you next time they see you. And then they'll want to talk to you because you were nice to them or you paid them a compliment. It's very easy, man. Being nice to people is so elementary. It's fucking stupid. I mean, fuck. If kindergartners can do it, I think adults can do it too. I mean, fuck. We were kindergartners at one time. And we did it then. What the fuck happened between then and now for us not to like certain skin color? What the it's exhausting. That's where my mind is. So, well, cool, man. Dude must have been desperate. Cool, random gamer. Sometimes you get good deals, and sometimes you don't. Ah, man, Joy has nuts. Mouse don't. I know y'all remember that commercial. It's still on, I think. I don't know. They about cut out all these commercials and shit. I don't watch cable TV. I watch Netflix. I just stream shows. It's about the same shit. Commercials and the whole nine. I know, Pink Pity. We're all pink on the inside. We're all the fucking same. So we should at least get along and try and get something out of this motherfucker. I mean, who would not love a world where everybody was nice to each other? It didn't make a fuck. There was no meanness. There was no hateful name calling. There was no doing ugly, hateful shit to people. No murder, no rape, no none of that. Just nothing hatred at all. Nothing. Wouldn't that be a good world if we all just got along? I mean, you could probably go two houses down and borrow dude's fucking lawnmower because yours is broke. I mean, it don't have to be your neighbor. Everybody will be nice. Like, yeah, you'd have 4 or 5 people offering you their lawnmowers just so your yard would look straight on the street. Yeah, make America straight again. What's up, you are bewitched? What does it say? Yeah, you sometimes you have to do some shit that you don't want to do. You got to pay them bills. That's what I'm telling you guys. If all you guys are out there got jobs and careers and you're working hard and your moms and dads and you're going to work every day, you are a slave to the government. That's that simple. And don't say you're not. If you got greenbacks, you got money in your wallet, in your purse, you are a slave. We're all slaves. They just started paying us. That's all there is. They just started paying everybody. Do you wear yellow shirts for small houses and orange shirts for big houses and apartment complex? Okay. Well, I usually wear orange. Nobody wears orange but me. So my 2 employees, they wear the green, but I do have some green too. But mostly I wear the orange. Yeah, I won't let them wear orange. It's like, don't you buy no fucking orange shirt. You better not. Don't do it. Don't do it. I tell them all when I hire them, I'm like, your shirt is green. When you get your own business, then you can wear an orange shirt. I don't care what you wear. I mean, damn. But you know, these colors do stand out, and people know that when you have these colors on, that you are working. So you're a working hard, working ass motherfucker, man or a woman. You're working your ass off. You got this shit on. You work for the state or the feds, or you're in construction. So you're busting your ass. You can believe that shit. I got my neighbor deported because they wouldn't spare butter. Really? You're fucking shitting me, bro. That's a lie. Well, time to sleep. Nice seeing you, Captain. I'll watch a bit longer tomorrow. I got big things to do in the morning. Alrighty, bro. Random gamer. And you said you were I'm trying to remember. You're a girl, right? Random gamer. those random gamers. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. How old did you say you were in your 30s? I'm trying to remember. Random gamer. Ain't you in your 30s? I thought so. I don't know. I try to remember a lot of. It's a lot to remember, and I got a lot to do it to remember at work too. So, but I try. I try, you guys. I really do. But that's one of the reasons why I didn't do a live today is because I was busy. I was busy being a carpenter today. I was a carpenter today. I got my head busted open. But it is kind of sad that we can't be just regular people. Oh, this shit. If I set it up like that, it won't fucking get on it. Okay. I gotta take my medicine too. Gotta take my medicine. I wish I could play music, man. I need to get me a radio. I didn't really see him saying anything about the radio. But I don't know. This music thing is touchy. It's too fucking touchy. We should just be able to do whatever we want. Fuck who has the rights. I mean, it's crazy. All these apps buy the rights. It's crap. Really, pink pity. You go trip over something in the creek later, looking for shiny. You're looking for gold. You paying for gold. Uh, yeah, that's one thing I never did. I've never panned for gold. I always wanted to try it though, but I just figured that if I didn't get nothing in the first couple hours, I would just give up. I'm like, you know what? There ain't shit out here. I would leave. You're trying or driving 10 minutes from home. You haven't been feeling well, Rooster? Well, I got the shit knocked out of me today, so I want to see how tonight goes. I feel like a headache is wanting to come on, but it's like holding on or trying to start, but I'm trying not to have a headache. I hate headaches. I hate headaches. I hate them. I hate them. They suck. Oh, you passed out twice. Yeah, you're dehydrated, man. Yeah, I done that a few times when I was younger, working on the farm outside. And then there was one time I drank too much water and passed out. So, oh, so that's what we are talking about, Pink, huh? It says prospector. I didn't know you was okay. So I'm guessing you're a female, correct? And how old are you, Pink Pity? I guess you got to find a streamer shit, man. I mean, oh, thank you. I like my decorations. That's what they are. You're the first person to say that. Wow. Thank you, sweetheart. That's all they are, is just decorations. That's it. The client called the cops. Oh, because you passed out? Surprised they call a fucking ambulance. Why would they call the cops? What the hell? That's crazy. 44A bloke and own a pink pity. I guess that's what it's called, a pink pity. and you're a bloke. So you're a dude, Pink Pity, right? You're a 44 bloke. So you must be in another country too, because you must be in Europe or Australia, somewhere over there. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Mr. Prospector. That's what we'll call you. Okay, you're over there in Australia. Okay, I got you, bro. All right. It's bloke and mate. Everybody talks different. We say like dude and bro. That's why I say bro a lot. Man, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Yeah, that's like mate and bloke. We also say um let's see, brother, bro, dude. I used to say Otis a lot. I would call people Otis when I didn't know their name. Hey, Otis. It'll get their attention. They're like, who, me? I'm like, yeah, you. What's your name? So it's a way to get somebody's attention. Call them something else. They're like, are you talking to me? Yes, fucker, I'm talking to you. I know, like the Dukes of Hazzard, man. I grew up watching the Dukes of Hazzard. It's just a Southern pride. It's a Southern flag. That's all. It's just represents the Southern states. All these other hateful groups took the flag and smeared it. So I had nothing to do with that. But I'm a cool dude. I love everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are, what color you are, or if you could glow. You could fucking glow in the dark, and I wouldn't give a fuck. I would have questions. I'd want you to be my friend so I can find out how the fuck you glowing in the dark. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah. Yeah, mostly I got that on my content too. Right, this past weekend at Rockingham they had 4 or 5 General Lees out there, 1970 and 1971 Dodge Chargers. A guy I call a guy 3G because he found 3 grams. Okay, who finds 3 grams? Shit, that's finding some money right there. If you're into that sort of thing. Oh, they love them there. I bet they do. They love that shit here. I think it's all over the world, Pink, Mr. Prospector. Yeah, I think it's all over the world. So now I'll remember that Pink Pity Prospector is a man. It's so Mr. Prospector. What's up, Wyatt? What's going on? The Lee is one of your favorites. Mine too. I like the Dodge Charger. I really do. I mean, I would love to have one restored. It wouldn't even have to be painted like the Dukes of Hazzard. It could be black. It could be any other color, silver, blue. Uh, now orange does look good on that car, but so does black. I've seen one black too, and I've seen one purple. So, but I like the black one and the orange one. Yeah, but I haven't seen any other colors. Might have seen a red one time. But I think the General Lee is like red orange. I think that's the color. It's not like full orange. Someone's in your phone, so you're using your iPhone, your iPad. Who's in your phone? Someone's on your phone. Hee haw. Yeah, I like hee haw. Exploding Boy 3. What the hell? What's exploding, brother? Damn. How old are you, exploding brother? Since you explode everywhere. That's what I'm saying. What's exploding? You, a bomb? I mean, what? Your car, the hot water heater, or the water heater? Rooster, you should have stopped and got some grocery, man, if you got off at 3. I know why it explode everywhere, all over yourself. I told you, Rooster, to go get cereal, man. It's a good stomach filler, and it's most of it's corn, bro. So you should be fine. What's up, Full Throttle? What's going on, bro? Yeah, if you got off at 3, man, you should have went and did some chores. Like today, I went and seen a friend that needed some advice on. She had a window that was leaking, and she thought it was her roof. So you got a few cars: '07 Chevy 4 door, a 6 speed with stroker. What? A '07? What kind of LS2 6 speed? My favorite 550 horsepower wheels. Shit, that's awesome. I would love to have a fucking. I'm working on it. Your AC unit stopped working. Oh shit. And it's getting hot too. You better turn some fans on or call the AC guy. I know, man. Whoo, wah, wah. Remember when the Three Stooges used to do that? Who would follow somebody doing that in front of your face? I don't know. It was just crazy. Yeah, it sucks not to have air in the summertime. It sucks. You're sticky and hot, and when you get off work, you just want to cool off in a nice, cool house, and you can't because it's hot and sticky and your air don't work. Fuck that. Now, I grew up, we didn't have air conditioning. Nope. When we were poor, we didn't have air conditioning. Most houses didn't have air conditioning back in the 70s and 80s. Yeah. We had fans in the windows, 60s, 70s. Whenever the air conditioning came around, rich people had it, but poor didn't. We had fans in the windows. You go to the fucking A&P or the grocery store, and they would sell box fans for $1 or $2. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know where that book went. I lost it somewhere. I don't know why. Yeah, yeah. I got a few things to do tomorrow. It's not really a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but I got a few. I got to go handle some business at the courthouse, and I got to mail off some paperwork and see my attorney and uh, go talk to a client or two that wants me to come by their house tomorrow. They're thinking about having me do some work, so I don't know. Tomorrow's kind of mostly just riding around. Yeah, and I don't have air conditioning in my truck. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, to put air conditioning in my truck, I have to pay $1,500. No, I'm good. Nah, I'll roll the windows down. Uh-uh. I like rolling the windows down anyway. The road dirt and all, I love it all. It's great. It's fucking fantastic. You still have to go to work on your truck and car. What's wrong with your truck and car? Yeah, I want to hear a joke, Wyatt. Rooster used to take that 370 down to Rockingham when they do plate races, tag cars. They do tag car races. You probably win some money. Yeah, and that, yeah, I would do it. And that 370, well, you better put some good tires on it. Who's that riding? Oh shit! Your work truck is ticking. That could be anything, man. A valve or something's loose. Who's that riding? John the Revelator. Okay. And that, like, who told that motherfucker to get on a horse and go warn the town? Who? Who? Was he sitting at the river waiting for him to come? Or, I mean, what? Was he fishing? I mean, what was he doing in the middle of the fucking night? Yeah, what? I don't know. That's still, maybe he was down by the river smoking crack. I don't know. It's kind of funny though, but you go hauling ass through town, hollering and screaming at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's just crazy. That's a crazy story. And they say it's true, but I don't know. Yeah, just take tomorrow off, Rooster, and figure that shit out tomorrow. I hate working on vehicles. It's, well, the hard shit. I enjoy the mechanicking, but I just, some things are just left alone. It's just hire a mechanic to do the shit because it's too goddamn hard. Yeah, it's just too hard. So, like, I got to replace the struts and the shocks on the front of my truck, and I have one of my axle boots is split and wide open to the dust and everything. So I'm getting a little shake up front when I go over 70, which sucks because my truck will do every bit of 120. Oh, you got a 10 car, Mr. Prospector? Oh shit. You got 10 3 1/4 in a street car. Hell yeah. Some of these street cars are fast. Shit, you give me a fucking Dark Horse R or a fucking Mustang GTD or goddamn Corvette, anything fast. See, you don't want no ticketing. What the hell? But, better keep them old vehicles running. They're trying to make us buy this new fucking facial recognition shit, and they're putting in vehicles now. You guys be careful for that. It's happening. Yep, Ford signed the patents on it, so everybody else is going to fall in line. So basically, what that's going to mean is, and they're also closing down like 700 advanced auto stores, so you can't order parts and fix your fucking vehicle. Um, yeah, they don't make them like they used to. It used to be tanks. You didn't die in vehicles back then unless you rolled the motherfucker. Then you was chopped up all the hell from the metal and steel. But when you wrecked and didn't flip over, most of the time you didn't die back in the day. Now you do because cars are made out of really thin metal. But they're trying to put, well, they actually are starting to put facial recognition in your vehicle. So if there's a situation where you're in a domestic dispute and your face looks all mad, pissed off, and you're angry and you're yelling, and the cameras in the car can see all this, your vehicle won't shift into gear. It won't start. It won't shift into gear. It won't do anything. And another thing this is going to do, there's cameras in and outside the car now, the vehicle. Um, what they're going to do is say, like, you speed down the road, and most of the time now the cops have to see you doing it to give you a ticket. Well, now when you speed in these newer vehicles, you're going to get a ticket automatically, or the cops are going to come exactly where you are and give you a ticket, pull you over, and say, "Well, we got this on camera that you did this." So you got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you do. You can't be no more drinking and driving, no more drugging and driving, no more any of that shit, because facial recognition is going to tell that your eyes are dilated and your voice is slurred or whatever the case may be. So there's not going to be any more of that. And they're saying that's the reason that they're doing it is because of everybody dying in vehicle accidents. So I just Oh, you got a 66 Ford XR GT. That's cool. Huh. I want a 67 fastback. That's what I want. With a 396 in that bitch. But yeah, it is crazy, Rooster, and it's happening. It is happening right now. They're trying to control us. They're trying to get us to buy these new vehicles. I'm not doing it. My truck runs good. It leaks a little bit of oil, but that's about it. It doesn't tick. It just runs good. We should all go back to horses. Yeah, that would probably change the world forever. Yeah, yeah. Because then if they changed it all back to horses, these drunks and chicken heads and crackheads and dope heads would have to tie themselves to their horses. At least the horse could get back home. They didn't have to be conscious for that shit. They just wake up in the barn tied to their horse. That would be hilarious. They're trailing sound cameras here. Oh, they're trialing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm saying it ain't no trial. It's you guys don't have a choice. Yeah, they're everybody. It's the whole world. Yeah, they're already doing it in China and Indonesia and a few other places. Korea, I think it's North Korea. But yeah, it's happening. You guys, it is happening. And the only way to stop it, there's only one way to stop it. One way. And nobody can seem to get that in their head or try to do this one thing, not five things. One thing. One. No, not protest. No, we don't need to protest. We need to come together as a people, as a whole, as a whole, not half a whole. And we need to take our government back. We need to shut their old democracy bullshit down. We need to get rid of all this bullshit paperwork shit, the Constitution, all of it, throw it all out the fucking door and get people in their 20s and 30s, no old motherfuckers, and no motherfuckers from other countries in our Congress or our democracy of today. The new constitution needs to be written. There needs to be younger people in Congress, like the Supreme Court. Why do they get to sit on Supreme Court till they fucking die? Why? That's bullshit. Do a good 8-year term, get the fuck off, retire. Let somebody else have a chance. No. The Supreme Court has been the same motherfuckers. Every time one dies, they hire another one. That's how it works. Yeah. I know there's one or two that's up for, passing away and moving on. So you'll see that in the news and you'll get all the recommendations from the presidents and this and that. All the recommendations for this Supreme Court judge. It's all bullshit. We need to push them all out and start over. Of today, what's going on today, and change some shit. So we got the two-door version of what you have. Yeah, the 66, 67 almost look exactly the same. Only the things different are, I think, the taillights and some of the signal lights that were on the body. I think that's the only thing that changed, and maybe a motor or two. I'm not really an expert, like, go work for the Fed expert on cars, but I do like to dabble in trying to fix them. And I like speed and I like gasoline and oil and love all that shit. I love the smell of fucking tires burning. I don't know what it is. I just like it. It's just the smell is just so great. Yeah, like reptilians and such. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking trying to say. I mean, we need to just tell the elite to go the fuck on. Because, listen, you guys, if they really wanted to, the president could tell all these companies that are overcharging us for their eggs and their milk and their bacon and their cars and all this shit they're overcharging us on, taxes and everything. The president could say, if you guys don't drop your prices, I'm shutting down your whole fucking business and freezing all your assets. Yeah. You think that would work? I think that would work. If the president called me and told me that he was going to freeze my assets at my hundreds gazillion dollar company, I think I would lower my prices a few dollars. Yeah. But no, you know what's going to happen? Motherfuckers are going to get smart and they're going to go make the exact same shit somewhere else and sell it back to America half price. Yep. That's what's getting ready to happen. You can be like, oh, cool. There's candy bars over here for $1. That's awesome. You go to a store now and buy a candy bar, it's $3 and some change. It's almost $3.50 for a fucking candy bar. Nah, I don't eat candy bars anymore because I'm not paying $3.50 for a fucking candy bar. No. Hi, bad girl. I know you're still there, darling. But nothing's changing in this country till we all come together as a people. It's just that simple. And I was hoping that I could try and achieve that with this channel, but it's going to take years, fucking years. It's going to take years. Just me by myself. It's going to take years to even to get people to think of even just trying. It's going to take years and more than just me. So the more people that come on here and see me and talk to me and say, hey, this guy's cool, I'm going to do what he says. I'm going to go and be nice to people. Try to keep your anger to a minimal, and stop calling people names. Just stop doing it. No N word, no fat ass, no ugly bitch, no none of that shit. No cunt, no none of that word, none of that. Stop calling people names. Just stop. When someone gets the best of you and you call them a name, they got the best of you. If you walk away from them, you got the best of them. And they are angry because you didn't say nothing or lash out at all. Yeah. It's like teaching a bunch of children, you guys. It's no different than being a child. Don't put your hands on another child or he'll put his hands back on you. I mean, why can't we go back to that? Our nation was built off the principle of low taxes, yeah, high liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The happiness shit, psh, and taxes are not cheap. And, my thing is, yeah, no wooden nickels. Yeah, I know, right? I remember that. My thing is, what gets me is, why do I go pay for a car? I go buy a car, brand new. It's, $60,000, brand new car. When I buy the car, I pay tax and tags on the fucking car that I just purchased. Why do I have to pay tax every fucking year on a vehicle that's paid for? I want that to go away. I think that's bullshit. Our homes and our cars, we shouldn't have to constantly pay taxes. That's crap. And if you don't pay your taxes, they take your fucking house and car. That's bullshit. That's why they allow you to get these things so they can take them from you when you don't do what they say. It's just like a child, you guys. You ain't getting it. You guys ain't getting it. Taxes is like a punishment. If you don't pay your taxes, they will come take your shit that you worked your whole life for, put you out by the curb, and not even give you your shit that you paid for to put in the motherfucker. So, just saying, Taxes are shit. That is one of the biggest, and they're spending our fucking tax money like they want to. And don't tell me they ain't digging in it. Don't tell me they're not dipping in it. Because everybody looking right now would be dipping in the money. I would. I would dip in the money if I was working up there with the elites. And this $100 million just come in. Tax money, $100 million tax money. I think I'd take me a couple mil off the top. Who's gonna miss it out of 100 million or 100 billion? I know, gamer. I know. That's what I'm talking about. You should just buy the shit one time, pay your tax one time, and then that's it. You're done with it. Insurance, that's different. You got to have insurance on everything, especially if you own it. If something happens, the insurance fixes it. So insurance is a different story. I don't agree with having insurance, but not everybody has the money to fix your fucking car when they hit you. So MySpace, you just asked me that, TX. There's no MySpace, bro. I never had a MySpace. He's a time traveler. TX has got to be a time traveler. There is no fucking time space, bro. We're in 2026, man. Because you need money for food? Gamer? Really? Oh, you talking about them. Oh, you need money for food. There's no MySpace. That's funny. I never had one when it was out. I got a Facebook now that my ex stalks, and I usually don't fucking even participate in it, but I have it because it's like being in high school and you want to be in the fucking annual. Don't you want to be in the annual at school? I did. I always tried to make the annual at school. Not just my school picture, but all the other pictures hanging out with my friends and shit. Oh, we don't need to spend money on taxes because you need it for food. Yeah, you got to pay tax on food too. The AOL chat rooms. I don't even know nothing about AOL, bro. I don't do AOL or Yahoo or any of that shit. Nope. I just have an email and that's it. I don't hang out on the computer. I'm too busy working. I just do these lives at night because I'm trying to, you know, make Captain Greenboy famous so I could sell product. Fax machine? What? Yeah, there's no. How about dial up? You got the thing, man. You take your phone and you put it in the thing, bro. Yeah, you take your phone off the receiver and you put it in the little mouse thing, and then and then you get your signal. Dial up. That's what that's called. Oh, you came to 2026 now. You have Telegram. Okay. All you used to chat is like Messenger or texting and calling. No, I use WhatsApp and Telegram, and I use Messenger every now and then to talk to my friends on Facebook, but I hardly ever see them or talk to them. I did get to hang out with a dear friend from my Facebook this past weekend, which was fun. I had a blast. Nick's a cool dude. And yeah, Morse code. Yeah, this use Morse code, Wyatt. All of Ohio sucks. Yeah, I know that, bro. That's why I live in Ohio. Connor, what's up? Freaking Cavs sold. What? Oh, you talking sports, bro. I don't know nothing about sports. Look, Connor said that Ohio don't suck, bro. I don't know. I just came from Ohio, and there's I didn't go into the city, but I was in Grove City, Ohio, right outside of Columbus. Um, Out there, there's nothing. So for me, it did suck because there was no stores nowhere close. There was nothing. You know, a lot of people had big yards and cows and shit everywhere, but it's just like where I'm at now, there's a store not even a half a mile down the road. At Grove City, you want to go to the store? It's a fucking hour drive. No, I'm good. Nah, don't go to Columbus. I know there ain't shit in Columbus. That's where my brother is. What's up, Bruce? Bruce is on the loose too. Oh shit. Cincinnati isn't a bad city. Yeah, I've only been there once when I was a kid. So I'm a southern guy, man. I like the South. I like North Carolina. Say Connor from Toledo. Cincinnati, Texas, not Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, you did, bad girl? Yeah. I thought where I live now, it was like in the woods. Well, I do live in the woods, but I thought it was country out here, but no. We have to widen the fucking highway. So we're dealing with that right outside the woods here. But I live in a small town. The big towns are like further away. Yeah, the South is the only place to be. Yeah, Tennessee is just right for you. I was in Tennessee, Bruce, man. I lived in Sevierville, right outside of Knoxville for a little while. It was nice. Loved the thunderstorms. Loved it. Yeah, Michigan's still a territory. Yeah. No, man. We're Southerners, bro. We're not no Yankees. Tennessee is in the South, man. It touches North Carolina. Ohio won on the Civil War scoreboard. There wasn't no Ohio during the Civil War. What are you saying? I don't think there was. I could be wrong. And Rooster said he hates North Carolina, but you live in it, bro. Yeah, Ohio wasn't a state. I didn't think so. You live 40 minutes from Sevierville. It was really nice there. I liked it. I lived out there by the drag strip. It was really nice off of one of those back roads. But I tell you right now, 441, Highway 441, bro, that is a whole different ball game from here in Fayetteville. Oh my God. Connor said it was. You just want me to look it up, Connor. Let's see. I got a tablet right here. We're going to see. All right, let's get the answer to the fucking question. I'm going to start doing this on my lives. All right, now here we go. Uh, was Ohio a state during the Civil War? Yes, Ohio was a state. Ohio was a U.S. state during the American Civil War. Ohio became the 17th state on March 1st, 1803, decades before the Civil War began in 1861. During the war, Ohio stayed loyal to the Union, of course, because it was in the North, and played a major role by supplying large numbers of soldiers, generals, weapons, and food. So Ulysses Grant, Sherman, and Sheridan were in command. Well, there you go. We learn something new every day. See, Connor was right. There you go. Ohio was a state in 1803. Well, damn, we learned something new today. Tonight, I didn't even know that shit. But yeah, yeah, I know, Connor. Y'all contribute everything. It says it right here. Several important Union leaders came from Ohio. Yes. Raise a rebel yell. La, 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 la. You want me to run around with the flag on naked? Yeah, it's just a thing, man. It's just like the Civil War was, none of us really were alive. And if we were, being on whatever side you were on, you would have disagreed or agreed. So everybody had their opinion on the whole thing. It's just that some of the South took it a bit far. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Texas didn't do squat during the Civil War. I don't know. Tennessee, I know, played a major role. So did North and South Carolina. But it that shit happened a long time ago, you guys. We all should just oversee it, and we learned something new. Well, some of us did. I mean, the ones that knew it. So Texas never lost a battle in the Civil War. Y'all better look up what Juneteenth is. Juneteenth is a pitiful, sad excuse for teenagers. That's just, teenagers shouldn't have a fucking holiday. They ain't worked for shit. And it falls on Father's Day. That's crap. So you just gonna do away with Father's Day for this Juneteenth shit? I didn't agree with that. Being a father, no. Fuck Juneteenth. Oh, let's run it back and see what happens. I don't want to run it back. It was terrible times, man. What's up, farmer? Yeah, the Civil War was terrible times. The 1800s to 1900s were terrible times. A lot of sickness, a lot of fucking no plumbing, no electricity, fucking nothing. It just sucked. Conservatives versus liberals. Yeah. Could you imagine a civil war where the Democrats and the fucking Republicans fought each other and they made it a national TV like a game? A game show. You see your mega hat. I see my mega hat. I see my military hat. I mean, everything is really blown out of proportion now. I think we all should just stop with all this fucking hate shit and come together and take our government back. I mean, I'm willing to stand in the front. I'm not scared. Yep. That means if you're on the front of the line, guess what that means? You're going to be one of the first or so that dies. So I don't care. I'll die for this motherfucker. That's how American I am. All right. Rooster and Farmer are talking. Great. You hate everyone equally? Why? Don't hate on people, man. Okay, bad girl. Good luck with the little baby. I know it's a lot of work, but you're a good mom, so all moms handle it. That's why moms are stronger than dads because, they handle most of the hard shit. I mean, yes, the dad does the work, but, the mom does a lot of shit, man. Most dads ain't never took their kid to the doctor. The mom does it. Nah, nobody wants nobody dead, man. It's cool. Y'all just calm down and we can get over our crap. Yeah, we should look past that shit. Everybody's got to die. I mean, just wishing it on somebody's gonna bring you bad luck. That's just all that is. I learned that as a kid because a lot of times when whatever you wish on somebody comes back on you. Just simmer down. I remember my grandfather saying that. I just think that, there's a lot of, it's like they're feeding us poison. They're trying to control us. They're trying to treat us like lab rats. They're trying to bring communism into our life because they see other countries with it and they see how well it's doing with those countries. But those countries don't have the freedoms we have. So when you go start taking freedoms from Americans that had them their whole life, and their parents and their parents and their people from generation to generation have been free, and now they're going to start taking it from us now. You know why? Because the young people ain't going to give a shit. They don't care. They're like, here, you can have it. But guys my age, fuck that. You ain't taking shit from me. Yeah, y'all should just be nice, man. Nobody wants nobody dead. Come on now. Yeah, the government just wants to spy on all of us. And I don't think it's cool. It's not cool. Maybe I'm doing some freaky deaky shit I don't want them to see. And now everybody's gonna see everything. I don't agree with that. I don't. I didn't ask for a fucking babysitter. I don't want one. I think I'll be all right. It should be good till I'm 80. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But what the fuck are you gonna do? It's not worth arguing about anything, you guys. It's just bullshit. So what? If someone said it, they said it. If they didn't, they didn't. It's all good. It's been so long ago, who gives a fuck? Who cares? I got my trusty tablet here. This thing is okay, but I've never used the camera that's in it. I just, I got it for my birthday a couple years ago, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with this fucking thing? It's like an oversized cell phone. What the fuck? You know? Nah. But yeah, they're just making it worse and worse and worse every day. They're taking something from us every day. Now they're trying to take our vehicles from us. They're feeding us poisons, and basically what it is if you shut off supply and demand, you can control the people. People are going to do whatever it takes to get their bellies full and to have water and to live a normal life. So people are going to give in to the communism because they don't want to fight it. It's not worth fighting. So these younger people are going to just say fuck it. Yeah, they deleted Charlie Kirk. They sure did. I actually enjoyed listening to the man talk. He was very smart. Yep, the camera is always watching you. Yep. There's no facial recognitions in your vehicles, facial recognitions when you go to spend money. You're going to have drones flying around with facial recognition technology, and they're going to know where you are at all times, what you did, what you spent your hard-earned ass money on. If you're behind on child support, did you pay this ticket? Did you do this? Did you do that? Oh, we seen you do this, so we're coming to pick you up, put you in jail. Oh, you ain't got no money, we're putting you in jail. or you're going to jail. We're taking all your money because it's all going to be digitally. There's going to be no more paper money. It's all going to be on a computer. You're going to see your actual cash numbers on a computer. Yeah. You had a football game the day he died. I was fucking working. I was at work the day he died. It sucked. I could not believe it. Need Jesus come back now? Yeah, probably. Secret police. Yeah, we need something. I mean, what's up, David? Welcome to the live. And you guys like subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. But they're slowly trying to take shit from us. What's up, the bike plug leads? What's going on, David Webb? Tone Loke, what's up, bro? But yeah, we all have to try and come together, man. We have to stop this. We have to keep them from pushing communism on us and making us do the shit we don't agree with. I mean, who agrees with the government cutting off your money? Who agrees with that? What's up, nerd? If you agree with the government controlling access to your money, how much they know, how much you're making, how much you're spending, what you're spending it on, and they can just turn your money off whenever they want to, like just bloop, okay, no more money for you. Your money's flowing, it's flowing, and then they cut it off. And there's no more money until the government cuts it back on again. Is that what you guys want? That's what it's coming to. Yep. But I mean, what are you gonna do? It's just it's a bunch of shit. And shit is changing and they're gonna make us do it. Just like the mark of the beast. They're gonna make you think that it's good for you. They're gonna make you think that it's gonna regulate your whole health. It's gonna alert doctors and they're gonna tell you a bunch of lies about taking the mark of the beast. And you have to put it in your hand right here. And when you go to the store, your money is digital. It'll be on your hand, on your wrist. So you just scan your wrist. Scan your wrist to pay for your shit. It comes out of your little bit of money. So there won't be no more stealing and, killing and stuff like that. Yep, the mark of the beast. It's real. It's coming. They're already talking about it all over the internet. It's all over the internet. There's other countries that are right now participating in it. Yeah. They're just pushing it off on us slow because they know that if they push it all off on us at one time, it could spark a war right here in America. Yeah, and that's what the government don't want because if we all come together, we will win that bitch. Yeah. And bring on them and their army. We still will win. There's more of us than there is of the government and their fucking army. Yeah. That's a fact. Where do you ever see, does anybody in this world in a country have more than 1 billion people in their army? I don't think so. There's more than 1 billion people in the world. If we come together, what the fuck are they gonna do? They can't kill us all, and they ain't gonna kill us all anyway because they need our money. Yeah, they want to get paid. What's up, Vegas? What's going on, bro? Buy gold and silver. Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know either, Connor. I just know that it's coming, bro. You're gonna have to accept the mark to buy grocery and pay your bills. I don't know exactly how they're doing it because I'm not in the conspiracy. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. Me or life? Nice. What's up? What's going on? Welcome to my live. You serve your father. Are you talking about God, right? You're not getting that symbol. What symbol are you talking about? What are you talking about? Me or life? Nice. The beast. Oh, you're not getting that? Yeah, a lot of people ain't getting it. I'm not getting it. I'll go live in the woods before I get that shit. You know what's going to happen? The ones that don't get it are going to rob the ones that do get it. That's all there is. That's all this. That's all that's going to happen. Yeah, yeah. A third of all humanity will die. Yeah, during the end times. You're right, Connor. And whatever's left is going to repopulate the earth under new laws and guidelines or whatever. Jesus, God, and the Bible and all that shit. I don't know. I'm hoping that I am dead and gone by the time Jesus comes to earth. I don't want to live during those days, man. It sounds terrible. If you ever read Revelations, it will scare the fucking shit out of you. It'll scare you in the church. Yeah. Read Revelations, read the whole book. It will fucking give you nightmares. Yeah. Talking about beasts and fucking hellfire falling from the goddamn sky and lakes of fire that you feel burning for eternity. I mean, that shit is scary. Yeah. That's like taking this lighter and burning you for eternity. You think you would like to be burnt for eternity? No. Fuck that. So they try to say, if you don't want to go to hell, be a Christian. You've seen him, he's told you something. What did he tell you? Hey, we talk about some crazy shit, farmer. What did he tell you, Meor? Life nice, Meor. What did he tell you, Meor? What's up now? Don't keep us in suspense. He said, don't forget when Jesus comes back, he will rule for 1,000 years. Well, what happens during that 1,000 years? He starts throwing people in hell? Because, when Jesus does come, I understand that some of us go up into heaven instantly. So why don't they stay on earth for 1,000 years? The Father told me things, plenty of things actually, that he's coming soon, very soon. Okay, well, I hope it's like in 50 years because I'll be dead. You have seen the Antichrist? They're not saying the Antichrist is a person. It's more or less like a campaign of trying to fuck with people's heads. Jay Bird, what's up? Hey, look, White's the great cornholio. Yeah, Israel is trying to. The Antichrist will come from Israel. Yeah, it's probably Netanyahu, whatever the fuck his name is. It's a possibility very soon. I hope not. I know the world's. I think we've started the first 7 years of rapture or whatever it is. Well, the second seven is like that's when it's really scary bad. But you know, a lot of them stories were wrote down on scrolls way back in the day before Jesus was even born. And someone set the fucking library with all the scrolls in it on fire. Well, some of those scrolls was saved, but um, they're saying the true Bible is the Old Testament, not the New. So I don't know. I don't do all the church stuff. It will be a person. It's probably Trump. Who knows? Yeah, I think most of that Bible predicting stuff, revelations and all that, I think that's going to happen over there in the Middle East. I don't think it's going to happen so much here in America. I don't know. That's how I feel. I want to feel that way so it don't happen here. Told you to go to Egypt. Yeah, I can't go to another country. Now they're building the temple. I know they're building that fucking AI computer out in Texas. The Old Testament is the Jews' Bible. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I know I've read both books, but I'm more or less like this. I need to see to believe. The stories are great and all, but I grew up with a grandmother that was She was in the church and she was scared the shit out of us, saying that all this crazy stuff about Jesus is coming, get prepared, this and that. But so I don't know. I will be shocked if it really does happen. Um, and that just tells me that the Bible is true. But no one really knows for sure, sure. Who knows who the Nephilim is? She wasn't lying. My grandma was lying. I know, Connor. I have to believe. I have to see it to believe. But I think, at one time the Nephilim, they ruled the earth, with the fallen angels, had babies with human women, and that's where the Nephilim came from. But Noah's Ark is all about that. That's God's way of getting rid of the giants, was to flood the world, and that's what Noah's Ark was all about. So I'm kind of learning the story on that now. I didn't know the reason behind the Great Flood, but they did find Noah's Ark on high on a mountain in Turkey. So I have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling on the ramparts with the terrible swift sword. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that too, man. His truth is marching on. Well, maybe it is, you guys. I really don't know, but I don't want to be in the middle of all that shit because it sounds scary as fuck. It really does. And there was someone next to me. My legs and arms were crossed outwards. It started rain, and I looked next to me, and there was a man that said, "Don't look at me. It's too much for you." Oh, probably because the blinding light. Lionel, what's up? I'm not taking my flags down, bro. It's not happening. Man, fuck them flags. Why don't you just be my friend? You're Jesus, Lionel? Okay. I don't believe that shit. Yeah. There's a wall in Israel. Yeah, you're in Israel, bro. Okay, Lionel, stop, bro. You ain't returned shit, man. You better worry about them bombs dropping out of the fucking sky from next door, from your neighbors. That's what we, hey, I'd be more scared about that. And then bombs dropping on your head while you're sleeping. Fuck that shit. You do not like people lying. Well, a lot of people lie. Me or, you know, blasphemy. Yeah, all we can do is, I always said that if you follow the Ten Commandments, that right there is the law. The law of the land that the humans made up, I'll follow that too. But it all depends. It all goes back to the Ten Commandments. Those are the 10 laws that you should not break. And I feel like that if you're nice to people and you're like me on here spreading love, not hate, and try and get everybody to love each other and be nice to people and respect people and don't steal their shit and don't kill and don't rape and don't do all that shit, you'll go to heaven. And when bags of chips were 25 cents. Yeah, I remember that. You know what, Lionel? You're over there in Israel where gas is like 50 cents a gallon, bro. You would pay money to watch this shit show, but instead you get to watch for free. You do, farmer. You get to watch for free. Yeah, my subscribers don't pay me. YouTube will. I remember Blockbuster. Yeah, I love that shit. Frick the bombs, worry about the soul. Well, you got to, I mean, when the bomb blows your ass up, you got to worry about the soul. Yeah. You better get your soul right. I wish the whole world was like that. Yeah, I mean, I do too, man. I wish everybody would just love and just be nice to each other. Sins of the flesh is hard to overcome. I know, Connor. I know. Everybody loves, their sexuality shit. We must be God-fearing. Yeah. But yeah, I've indulged in sins of the flesh. I think we all have, especially if you have a baby. If you have a baby, you definitely done it once or twice. Yeah, sins of the flesh. Yeah. Well, fucking rip you a new one. Yeah. There's no fear in the Father. I'm sure there ain't no fear. He's the all righteous being. Why would he be scared? I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared to die either. The wicked speak nonsense. I know they do. How can you fear something you love? A lot of people do. They fear a lot of shit they love. Yeah. A lot of drug addicts fear the drug, but they love it. But I get where you're coming from, Lionel. I get that, bro. If you're not already a subscriber, man, you should subscribe to my channel and be my friend, bro. We could talk about all kinds of stuff, man. We could talk about funny shit. We could talk about real shit. Yeah, I think he is Jewish. Who does God pray to? I don't know. I never thought of that. That's a good question. Because I know the Holy Spirit resides in each and every one of us. It's not one spirit. We all have it. It's whether or not you want to wake it up or not, but we all have the Holy Spirit in us individually. It's not just one being. No, Jesus isn't God. No, Jesus is the Son of God, not God. Jesus never said worship him either. He said follow him. He was opening people's eyes to the Roman emperor. Yeah. If you fear him, the angel do not betray. Be afraid, and the Holy Spirit will comfort you. Yeah, I don't I'm not scared. Everybody in the world needs Jesus or needs to start being nice to each other. Jesus was born when God was created. No, I think God put the baby in Mary. I guess. I don't know how all that shit goes, man. I just remember all the Bible stories and, Revelations really stood out. But I don't know how all that thing went, and I don't know who had what. Um, you know, I just believe in good and evil. I believe that somebody created all this shit. I don't know who. Maybe it was Jesus, maybe it was God, maybe it was the aliens. We don't know. Maybe it was the chemicals in space that just blew up and made Earth. That's what scientists are saying. So I don't know. Nobody really does know. The only way to know is to get your ass a time machine and go fucking back to when the Earth was made and find out. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But no one can do that, so we don't know. Yeah, Jesus is the manifestation of God. He's God in the flesh, but now he's dead and he came back and then he's gone again. So, next topic, I know, right? I don't know much about Jesus and all that, man. Just from what I learned in school at church, I don't go to church anymore. It's just a place for the old ladies to talk shit on you when you leave church. You're scared? I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the end and I'm not scared to die. It's the next step. It's got to get better after this. This shit's boring as fuck. Yeah. But, you guys check me out this weekend. I am going back to Rockingham this weekend. There's another event and I will be there. So you guys come on there and check me out, man. I can't really zoom in and out like I want to, like I do with my videos, but I will be on there. I know dipsticks. But basically, I will be there this weekend. But I just think that if we all just, love each other and be nice to each other, we'll get into heaven. Everything will be all right. So let's start doing that. Let's start being nice to strangers. Let's start being nice to our neighbor. Let's come together and take over our fucking government and change some shit. I might be waiting a long time for that to happen, but I'm willing to wait. And I'm one of few that are willing to try. And I'm willing to try. Fuck it. No one else is doing the shit. I can't sit here and wait for someone to fucking do it. God knows how long it's gonna fucking take. So I decided to do it. I'm gonna fucking be on here. I'm gonna be a national inspiration to people and a good guy and give you good advice and talk to you like you're my friends because you are. And, watch your back, look out for you, stuff like that. That's where I'm at. Ugh, fucking tired. Damn, I still gotta take a shower. I still got more work to do. Eyes are red as fuck. But who can't run? What's up, Jamal? Oh, you come okay, you almost slipped through the damn car topic next. Who can't run anymore? That would suck if you can't run. Are you talking about Trump? Trump can't run for a third term. But, you guys, there was one president that was elected a third time. He just didn't live long enough to serve the third term. I don't know if you guys can guess who that is. But I'll go ahead and tell you. Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt was elected his third term. He just died before he became president. Yeah. Yeah, Israel might put him in charge of the whole USA because what they're trying to do is they're trying to pull one president from each country all over the world to listen to Israel and do what Israel says. That's what and Trump might be American his family might take over the White House for good. I don't know. We don't know. I have no clue, man. Yes, the money makes the world turn. Yes, it does. What do you mean put the hat back on, D? You like my hat on? DN? DN, that's what I'm getting out of that. DNP. I can put my hat back on. But I got a cut on my head, you guys. I got in a fight today. And I got in a fight with a piece of board. Sure did. What's up, Ray Mays? What's going on? I'm baldy. Yeah, I am a baldy. I like being bald. You like to see me take over the White House? Oh God, you don't want me in there. You think shit is hard now? I will have some fucked up rules. Also, for 1,000 subs, my vote is to shave the beard. Oh, bro, I can't shave the beard, man. I'm supporting somebody else by growing it. Well, thank you, Deanne. Bald people make you nervous. What? Really? Why? I'm a good dude, man. You're going bald. My hairline is more and more more fucked. Ray Mays. Hey, I don't have no I got a little bald spot in the back of my head, but that's normal for me to be 50. I'm pronouncing your name wrong. It's Dean. Okay, Dean P. Dean P. Yeah, we all can't be perfect. We do need a bunch of fuck ups for the perfect people to point your fingers at. America supposedly is the number one country. We're the number one powerhouse. I mean, we're the strongest country in the world. But, I already got 2 votes. No, I'm not shaving my beard. Y'all are crazy. It's Diana Peterson. Okay. Diana Peterson. Now I know your name right. You should make your name Diana Peterson instead of Dean P. I mean, what is that? What's Dean P? You're pretty close to perfect, Dean P. Diane. Diana. So what makes you perfect, Diana? What's up with that, sweetie? How old are you? Who's Mrs. Peterson? You are. Stacy likes me. I don't even see Stacy on here. Who's Stacy? They all like me. I'm a cool dude. I'm 42069. What does that mean? I know what 420 means, and I know what 69 means. Fix your name, then we will call you by it. Yeah. Oh, Stacy's mom's got it going on. Yeah, I know the song. Yeah. I had a daughter named Destiny, and then we would say that Destiny's mom got it going on, which was my wife at the time, but she's ex now, so she ain't got shit going on. You think Diana's like 43? Well, let's see what she's got to say. Stacy's mom has got it going on. I remember that song. I used to make fun of that shit. What rules do I have, cheeseburger? Oh, you asking what rules? Weed is not dangerous, bro. 2 votes for you to go into the White House. I never had anything against the beard. Go into the White House, I'll get shot. Can't go into the White House. You do like cheeseburgers? I do too, man. I love cheeseburgers. It's Dean P. Cheeseburger. I don't know. Dean P. Cheeseburger. That's what I was calling him, Dean. What rules would I have, cheeseburger? I would make it mandatory that everybody go back to the motherfucking kitchen table for family dinner with no motherfucking phones in your face. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. No laptops, no computers, no nothing at a fucking dinner table. Nothing. Not breakfast, not lunch, dinner. We all need to eat dinner together. I mean, at least on Sunday. I mean, fuck. Every night we should spend eating dinner with our families, the ones that live with us, not the ones that are living in other states. Yeah. Libtard. I love that word. Yeah. See, that would be my rules. Everybody mandatory eat dinner together. No cell phones at the table. Uh, no cell phones in your cars. That would be one. No cell phones in your cars. No cell phones at school. Let's get rid of cell phones altogether. How about that? Go back to talking and writing letters and fuck email and fuck the internet. Let's get rid of the internet. Yeah, let's get rid of the internet. Let's start with that. Get rid of the internet. Go back to fucking fax machines and writing letters instead of emails and all that shit. You're not voting for me? Oh, come on, farmer. That's why I told you I wouldn't be a good president. In all of history, there were 112 billion people. I believe it. There's a few billion people in the world. Legalized dueling. I don't duel, but you like your tech. No, man, fuck that, man. That's what's fucked up the whole world. And you know what? You know what, you guys? The army had cell phones before we did. Back in the 40s, they had the big goddamn cell phones with the battery backpack. Yeah, but it's just a lot of things need to be removed in the world. We all need to be more nice to each other, stop calling each other names, try and get along, help your fellow neighbor out. Let's all go fishing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love fishing. Yeah, let's go fishing. Nobody likes libtards. What? Libtards got to be somewhere too, farmer. Let us give money away. That would be cool. If we all had equal money, it would be a different world. It really would. I agree with that 100%. If we all had the same amount of money, who else is ready to send soldiers to fight for Israel? I don't know, man. I know that the army is over there in the Middle East fighting Iran. I guess they're going door to door, kicking in doors and shit. I don't know what they're doing. I have no clue. Report, deport all the libtards. Let's get rid of fucking politics. Let's get rid of Democrats. Let's get rid of all that shit. Let's just everybody live and be nice to each other. That's what I'm talking about. Why we got to be in a certain class? Why can't we all be in a class of humanity? Humans. Yeah. We're the human class. Why can't we have that? Fuck the government. Get rid of the shit. Get rid of everything. Get rid of the police. Get rid of the army. Get rid of the government. Get rid of the presidents. Get rid of all the taxes. Get rid of all that shit. Go back to loving each other and being our friends and loving on each other. Stop fighting. We don't need all that shit. We don't need fucking rules if we can just get the fuck along. The rules are in place because we can't get along. You guys don't see that shit? I do. I see it. And, it's sad. Black and mild. That's right, Christopher. That's right. Black and mild. Look, I got a pack right here. I don't know about giving this whole state to Israel. I don't know about that. Oh, you're not going to farm for me anymore? It's all good. I know. We're not, I don't think any states are going to Israel. I don't know how you can pick up a state and put it in another country. I don't say you do that. They can't come here and then we wouldn't be United States. We'd be United States in a country. Now, I don't think, no one's going to fall for that shit. United States in a country? No. Israel's not coming over here to take any of our shit. That's not happening. The USA is way underpopulated in some areas because we need woods and trees to breathe. We need land to farm food. That's why there's still areas that are unpopulated, underpopulated. Just because a lot of people live on top of each other in the city don't mean we want to live on top of each other out here in the country. That's why we live out here because we don't want to live with people above us and beside us. They have to be like acres away. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't giving shit to Israel. I wouldn't. When it comes down to it, I'm going to fight against Israel for America, but that probably will never happen because Israel is using America to complete their agenda with Iran. And, it is getting a lot of our attention towards that and off other things, like hint, hint, the files. Yeah. All right, Christopher. All right, you guys, calm down, relax. It's all right. We're all gonna be friends one day. There ain't gonna be no power. There ain't gonna be no electricity. We're all gonna be friends one day. We're all gonna be kumbaya out in the fucking field around a big ass fire, sharing meat. From the local kill. Everybody went out and killed deers and shit, and we're eating all the food and having a big party like the Vikings did. You always wonder why do we eat fruits? Because it's good for our some of our organs. You stopped and never felt better. Huh. I don't know. I don't eat a lot of fruit. I mean, I just don't like sit around and eat fruit. I try to have a banana every now and then because I'm an older gentleman and I need the potassium. But yeah, I think Christopher is from Israel too. A lot of people are from Israel. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't want to be there and be worried about fucking bombs being dropped on my head. I just couldn't imagine living like that. I couldn't imagine America where you couldn't lay down at night without worrying about your house blowing up. I just, that's a little concerning for me. And I do feel sorry for people that are going through it. I don't care what the race is, it sucks. It doesn't make a fuck who you are. If you're living in that kind of shit, if you're living in a war zone, that is no way to live. That's a lot of stress. Goddamn, I'm surprised people that are in it ain't having fucking heart attacks left and right. I will be at the hospital. I'm like, oh, my chest is hurting. So, I don't know. Yeah, kumbaya, man. Yeah, yeah, Wyatt. I really believe that we can all kumbaya together, man. I really do. I really think we can. If there's no power, no water, and everybody's trying to get along and help each other, see, it takes a disaster. That's what's fucked up in this country here in America. It takes a disaster in other countries too. It's not just here, but it takes a disaster for the people to come together and help each other. And they cry on each other's shoulders and they give each other hugs and they're nice to each other. But just as soon as the minute that comes when the disaster is over and you're back to normal life, you go back to the same hate. Why can't we treat each other during a disaster like there's not a disaster? Why can't we love each other like that? I don't get it. And you see it on the news. You see it on the fucking news. You see people helping people. You see people trying to save people. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I believe that we can all sit in a big motherfucking field, miles and miles of land, a big goddamn fire in the middle, everybody cooking their meat together, no electricity, no computers, no cell phones, just living in kumbaya and having a fucking good time. Go rob all the liquor stores because there won't be no power, so you can just go right in there and there won't be no more liquor after the first couple of weeks. People are gonna be done stole that shit dry. That'll be one of the first stores that's empty. It's the liquor store. Yeah, you can't force people to become cavemen again. You're right, Wyatt. But the government is trying to control us by taking our freedoms away. And I feel like there's more freedom in a caveman than there is today. I just that's how I feel. But great conversation, you guys. I got to get out of here. I'm going on 2 hours. I love all you guys that come on here and talk to me. I appreciate every one of you guys. I love all of you. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I consider everybody that comes on here on my channel and is nice to me and talks to me like we did tonight to be my friend and subscribe. Please share this live out. Please tell people at school, tell people at work, tell people at the fucking store. Just tell people, and that's a way to be nice to somebody. Hey, I want to tell you about somebody. I want you to go in there, and he's trying to spread love, and you go in there and you give him my hashtag or whatever the fuck it is, my profile name. But anyway, tell him Captain Greenboy. Check it out on YouTube. But I love all you guys. Come check me out tomorrow night. I'll be back on here at 10 o'clock tomorrow night, you guys. It's going to be a regular thing, 6 nights a week. So I love all you guys. I'm glad, and I love the attention. But I will catch you guys tomorrow night. Please have a nice, safe night, and be nice to everybody, especially your neighbor, because you have to live beside the motherfucker. All right. Peace. Bye.